Okay, guys and gals, we have been kicked off several times. We have actually been in the background. We do know that the FBI is pretty much shutting us down because we're talking about. So I think we're on Facebook at this time.
We're still on Facebook.
So yeah, we are actively being targeted right now, and it's almost all of our shows right now. So basically this, if you check out the 2009 DHS report, it comes under Obama. And there was also in 2021, there was a report done. Go ahead and check on our Rumble line and see if you can fix that on our destinations. So if you can sit there and y'all can find us on other destinations, we are probably going to have to set up a website of our own because of complete garbage we're talking about. But I was talking about a bill that was put up in the House against abortions. People who are standing up in abortion are actually getting physically attacked, especially in California. That's been a very big issue. Again, they're being attacked by, these left-wing extremists. If we look about at what's happened in, these school shootings, we have had 4 trans school shootings or mass shootings recently. So no, it is not just a right-wing issue. Hi, Sean. Glad to have you back up here. Because I'm getting pissed. I'm actually seeing what's going on while y'all are actually casting. And yeah, this is an active report. We're not even getting, usually you get a flag from YouTube, you get a flag from Rumble, you get a flag from these. We are actually being actively attacked within the StreamYard for the DHS 2009 report. And what I don't understand is that it's on CNN. It's on CNN. And I really think that it's because you both are white men. Okay, so again, we're being actively attacked and pinned again. So let's get the dangers of these reports is that the language is already enacted in what we're seeing today. Red flag laws have been spawned from this. It's actually being used within the FBI. If you look at the 2017 report, Making Prevention a Reality, they actually launched that within the Department of Veteran Affairs, and they use our medical records to track us. The FBI actually got hit last year and the Washington Examiner actually caught it to where 12 people were put on a list through their medical records. What do you think about that, Sean? Oh, we can't even hear you, bro. Yeah, exit out and then come back in. Oh, there you are.
Better?
Yes.
That's not freedom. That's clearly a HIPAA violation in any other aspect of life. But since it's going all through the government, there is no
Right.
HIPAA. I think it froze again.
So again, we got kicked off there again. So we had to do some computer stuff to do it. But guys, I really want y'all to look at the 2017 Making Prevention a Reality report by James Comey. It's there. You can Google it. Or I would not Google it. I would actually use DuckDuckGo, because if you do Google it, you will be looking forever. But it's a very, very dangerous document. They mentioned school boards. School boards are a big thing in there. They also did a report during the pandemic, and I'm going to say that, where the Secretary of Defense, Lloyd Austin, actually brought the writers in to show this report in Dakota. I'm going to send that to you in a link if you could put that up, since it's it's here. It's the Splinter report. So let me get that to you, and I'm going to put it up on the screen, guys, so y'all can read it. Here we go. Did Sean enter the studio back?
Call him real quick.
Here he is.
There he is. Hey.
Hey, Sean, I'm actually going to go ahead and blow this wide open because we were going to do a several-part series on this. But I'm going to show y'all this report. I sent it to you. Ruth, you're right. This is absolutely unreal, the amount of attack. Usually you get banned and flagged again from YouTube. You'll get flagged from Rumble. You'll get flagged on even Facebook, and that is just not happening. So here we are. We're actually going to bring up some actual media here on this page, and Dakota's getting it. So this actually happened. This was a closed door hearing with the Secretary of Defense. Lloyd Austin. Here we go. So I'm going to put that right here. Here's that. On October 13th, congressional hearing by the Committee of Veteran Affairs on Violent Domestic Extremist Groups. Okay, so it's already in the Department of Veteran Affairs, and they are actively tracking veterans who don't exactly agree with them. And what are they doing? They're absolutely targeting those that believe in conservative values, because the same year, another report came out of, you remember that report where it showed the triangle of extremism, where it mentioned school boards, and this is the analysis that we're coming down. Scroll down. So this organization that they interviewed here, this so-called 501c3 experts, so we've actually called their phone log. They don't exist. They have a Facebook page. There are only 4 people that are involved in this charity at the time that they come on, scroll and look at it. Look up, scroll and look up, scroll and look up, scroll up. Hold on. So this is up. Okay, you need to go up to the article, please. Here you go. See this? Kyle Bigby, a Marine veteran and national campaign manager for Common Defense. Go look up Common Defense. It's only like 4 people. So the FBI and the DHS had to scroll around and look through all these veteran organizations, and this organization doesn't do anything at all. They are a Ponzi scheme, almost like Black Lives Matter. And if you can look on their Facebook or any of their social media pages, they've hardly posted a dang thing. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Insane.
So you want to keep going down the article. So here's what he said. Sometimes the problems can be, can you scroll up? Sometimes the problems, he says here, can be severe, putting servicemen in an unsafe environment. Okay. How? We're the scariest force on the planet. How are we putting our service members in unsafe environments for conservative values, Sean. How is that?
We're not. We're,
We're not.
we're American citizens just like anybody else.
Yeah, like we can't think for ourselves. Absolutely disgusting. What do you think, Dakota?
Well, I think it's. I think it's just one. I think it's incredible that they had to dig so deep just to find this small group of people, in order to give some credibility to their claims of being right wing extremists within the veteran community.
So, here's the thing. He picks a grassroots veteran organization. It was a grassroots veteran organization that ain't even been planted to grow into a blade of grass.
Mm-mm.
And he told a very left-wing extremist propaganda site called Hate Watch. Okay. And there's so much dirt on Hate Watch, guys. It's unbelievable. If you want to talk about fake news, go look at Hate Watch. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, go there just for the entertainment value. Make sure you grab some alcohol and have a good night because it's going to be absolutely hilarious. Hilarious when you go to Hate Watch. Have you ever looked at Hate Watch, Sean?
No, not really.
Dude, get a bunch of friends and fucking have fun. That's all I have to say. That's hilarious. Look at that. The pictures. Patriotism. 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 They have a problem with patriotism.
Yeah, armed gun rights protesters led by Boogaloo boy Mike Dunn marched in a 2020 protest of new firearms restrictions.
Do you know that they actually tried to ban Hawaiian shirts in the military because of this?
I recall something like that.
Not just in military, but on military bases. So not even contractors could wear them.
So
Ridiculous.
my thing is I know a certain veteran that is Polynesian that wears a Marine Corps style shirt, a Hawaiian shirt, and Pacific Islander. And they actually came after him and saying, "Oh, you can't wear that." And he's like, "What? I'm Pacific Islander and I can't wear it. And I was a Marine." It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. You can't. So you're dictated to your free speech, even down to your clothes. And we've seen that with the school boards. The little boy stood up and he had a shirt on recently that said, "I have two genders." Do you remember seeing that, Sean?
Not really. I don't really pay too much attention to that little stuff.
Yeah, the little boy went to school and he put on a shirt that said, "There are two genders," a t-shirt. It's like, again, let's bring up South Park for a sec. Show me on this doll where my feet, my freedom of speech is hurting you. It's ridiculous. You want to go down? Have you ever seen this document, Sean?
I've seen multiple things like this. It's just people that don't actually know anything about the Second Amendment, anything about patriotism or anything else like that. They're going off of a very biased viewpoint from, I guess, whatever part of the country and schooling that they had. It's just
right.
It's a lack of knowledge of what you're entitled to as an American citizen.
So if you actually go to
SPLcenter.org.
Yeah. I have actually tried to share this on Facebook, this exact article of a Veterans Affairs hearing. And you can if you even go on YouTube and C-SPAN where this hearing commenced, you can't watch it. It's gone. Isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So during the
much like our podcast was trying to be gone tonight.
During the pandemic, they had House committee hearings that we weren't allowed to see as Americans. And this was one of them. And it's in the Department of Veteran Affairs. Guys, if it's going to happen to the Department of Veteran Affairs, literally it's going to happen to you. And it already has. Already has. And when are people going to sit here? And I'm not saying stand up, but I have not seen people go into their congressman. I know I'm in my congressman's office the whole time and I check the sign-in sheet. No one's in there. No one's talking to their representatives. They're sitting there playing keyboard warrior on social media. Call your congressman. Look at legislation. Look at bills. That's what the Democrats do. They'll sit there and they pick a bill. They run it in the House and Senate, which they omnibus. And then you have people like Soros that will sit there and pay them to take buses. And we've seen it up in the House because the Texas legislation, I believe it's in special session right now over taxes. And they pay them. They pay them to go up there. Republicans, we work. We don't even get a chance to go in and be informed and participate in our legislative process because we work. And that is unacceptable. And Republicans are just as bad. We actually talked to a Republican representative recently. It was about 2 weeks ago. And we said, hey, why can't y'all work on the weekends? Okay. Have the session, once a week. Why are y'all sitting here holding testimonies at 2 a.m. on really, really big issues? HB 1894, which was the prohibition of red flag laws here in the state of Texas. Y'all can go to the website for Texas House. You can watch me give my speech. I was there at 2 a.m. with my daughter testifying. Do you know who was there? Not one single Texan was there, but Gun Owners of America was there. Texas Gun Rights was there. But where was America? Where were Texans? We know this. Jordan Peterson did that. He holds his rallies in the morning because he knows these extremists are lazy. They won't get up out of bed to a protest. But the thing is, we're the people with conservative values. We like to push all the time. We work hard. We provide. We work from morning to night. But you don't work morning to night when it comes to politics. You won't get up off your asses and get involved with your legislative system. And that's my problem with Republicans. I'll actually see libertarians in there. Mm-hmm. I see them with their weed.
Libertarians.
Weed bills.
Yeah. You see more independents than anything.
Yeah. Independents are up there. Neither left nor right. That's where they're at. They're there. But guys, again, check this out. If you want to look at this document that we're looking through right now, you have to go to DuckDuckGo to find it. It is permanently banned on Google.
Yeah, same with the 2009 DHS report. DuckDuckGo, and you're going to have to scroll through, I would say, about 10 links before you reach that document.
If y'all want to see these documents, please email us at the logbookpodcast at protonmail.com. Our email is up on our social media page on Facebook. Email us. We'll send you these documents. We like transparency all the way.
Absolutely.
So, but I do know this is that in our state, I know of a certain lawyer, Facebook, since you're watching, that is suing Facebook for things that we're going through tonight. And his name is Paul M. Davis. I think we have enough proof. And I'd like to say thank you, Facebook. Thank you so much for giving us the proof tonight, for cutting our podcast. 4 times, wasn't it?
4 times.
4 times. So we're going to go ahead and take Ruth Albie's advice here. We'll go ahead and lawyer up.
Absolutely.
Because the Constitution needs defending. And I think we're going to answer that call. What do you think, Sean?
Do it.
Let's do it. Screw it. Do y'all have any, where you're at in your location, do you have any laws banning free speech on social media? Because I know some
that I'm aware of. As of right now, Castle Law. I'm on my own property. I can say what I want to.
Right. So. That's how it is too. And we do that with the thing is that's where I do have a problem with your governor, because he absolutely goes against Castle Law too by having red flag laws.
Absolutely.
And that's complete bull. I'm absolutely 100% against DeSantis because of that. Just
He's
because
gotta listen to everybody if he wants anybody to back him. Because that's not right. That doesn't mean we're free in our own state.
No. I'm hearing some horrible things from right wingers. And here's the thing. He actually came here to Houston. And I found it absolutely disturbing that he was sitting here pushing. He came in here, right? And it was thousands of dollars for a ticket with the Harris County Republican
Oh
Party.
yeah, he came to Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas to take Texans' money so he can take it back for his supposed presidential race.
So he took half of the funds, and there were millions of dollars raised here in Houston, and he took half of the funds. So tell me he isn't bought.
We'll
You
see.
know, when Trump comes here, he doesn't charge a ticket. It was
Yep.
free. And he filled up that he was going to do it out of college. College was too small. He'll filled up the
Phillips Toyota Center.
yeah. Here's the problem is that he could have filled the entire Toyota Center, but the Republican Party actively stood against Trump and did not secure the entire venue, and they only secured half of it, and they had the finances. And that's something, the corruption that has not covered in our own party, but I watched them do it. Well, I'm not even going to say, I've got to say it flat out, guys. After dealing with the Republican Party through the Texas legislative session here in Houston, which is one of the largest branches of Republican Party that did not go to push any legislation hardly at all in the state of Texas, I am no longer a Republican at all. I'm done with it. I will be a conservative, but I don't even think the Republicans are conservative enough for my views.
No, I don't think Republicans are conservative anymore.
They're not.
I
They're
think that's how a majority of the country feels at this point.
they're
politically homeless.
liberal in their own right.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even say I'm a libertarian either, because I can't even find libertarians to tell me what the hell they want.
I'm in between that with conservative values. It's weird. I kind of find the same issue. They haven't
Yeah.
clarified exactly what their objective is. So
No, except weed.
yeah, that or like you have the other polar extremes on both sides of Libertarian Party too. It's just the same as every other. We've got to start focusing on policy and what's actually being passed, and stop giving so much of a shit about the party it's under, because that's how we're losing this country day by day.
That's where I agree. That's where I'm at. You know, and to see this garbage like this, it's just like I'm dying. When I read these reports on right-wing extremism in the military, all I see is that you're that scared of us. Good. I am so glad you are that scared of us. And it's hilarious.
Thing is, we're supposed to be that frightening, not as just veterans, but as Americans. We're supposed to be that frightening because we're supposed to be the ultimate checkpoint to keep all of our freedoms and keep everything free. All right. That is the last straw when you reach to the point where we have to use our Second Amendment to make sure that our government doesn't become tyrannical.
Yeah. And I will say that's why they're pushing all this DEI. They're pushing all these agendas. They're pushing this propaganda in the military. Guys, go study Mao Zedong. Actually, go study Asian history, because when the French Indo-China War happened, is that the reason why the Europeans were able to take a lot of ground was because of opiates. Look what's coming across the southern border. It's funded by the Chinese. The Chinese know what they're doing because it's been done to them. We need to wake up and learn our history. And the only reason I know our Asian history, because I was Asian, I was made to learn it. That's it. And then, I talk to a lot of other groups, especially homeschool groups. You know, they never teach the Bronze Age. They never teach the Iron Age in schools anymore, because there's a lot of battle tactics in there. You think? Whoa, wait, we saw empires overthrow their governments. God forbid. Notice that has been removed from our history. We can't ever overthrow our governments anymore.
No, we're not allowed to.
Well,
We're not
guys,
even allowed to politically debate it or communicate it because they they cut off podcasts apparently. So.
yeah. Here's the thing. Freedom of speech, you're going to be offended, guys, on anything. That's what freedom of speech is perhaps you will be offended. The moment you open your mouth, you're going to offend somebody. Get over it. Yep. Have a happy life. Move on. Get some Jesus in your life. learn some forgiveness. Dang. I will say this about libertarians. There's a lot of atheists in there.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm against atheists too. They act like, oh, well, Christians have killed, religions have killed. I was like, bitch, so is atheism. Did you see Stalin? Did you fucking see Stalin?
I just try to kind of keep it away from religion. Just try to let people do what they're going to do. If you want to talk to me about an actual policy or something you have an objective with, that's cool. But
well, this is why I appreciate religion versus an anti-religion, is that humanity, guys, that's what man means. Like mankind means humanity. Okay, go to school, libtards. Mankind have to be inspired. Rules and regs do not inspire. Okay, so you cannot be inspired by the law. What I do appreciate about religion, and our founding fathers weren't idiots. They were smart, super smart. They understood that morals were inspired. That is why a religious value system had to be enacted. And the best one, I believe, on the planet is Judeo-Christian values. Straight up. That's it.
it's still my guidepost at the end of the day.
Yeah. Because it's inspired. Love is inspiring. I don't know another religion that does that. And
No.
I have a lot of Buddhists in my family. That's slavery. Straight up. So, but anyways, Ruth, I appreciate you coming on tonight and sticking with us. You've been a hard charger. I really want to appreciate you coming on to listen to Veterans for Child Rescue last night. That also meant a lot to us. And we're talking about these right-wing extremist platforms, guys, and the secret supercell groups. Look at Veterans for Child Rescue and look at the good that they do. 100% conviction rate. 100% on all of their missions. Okay. They've caught a lot of government officials. We saw that last night. They've caught military members trafficking children. Each human trafficker will at least traffic at least 70 children.
No. Each predator will molest 70 children.
And that's what's coming across our border.
Now, traffickers traffic much more.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, Ruth said, I am a fighter and I am a person who wants to know stuff. Absolutely. Well, Ruth, if you actually want to see these documents and peruse them, just let us know. We'll send them to you directly. They're a fun read. Grab some coffee. Read them in the morning, because if you read them at night, you're going to be up all night.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, ruin your day so you can sleep at night. That's our...
It's not even ruining.
Yeah.
I actually had fun reading them. They're hilarious. It's like, this is such a bad joke. It's so bad you just laugh at it. You're that scared of me? Good. So you're losing sleep at night. I'm not. Haha, joke's on you. That's really how stupid this is. It gratifies me that James Comey is terrified of veterans. Oh, that is like a sweet dream right there. So anyways, guys, thank you for joining us on this absolutely horrendous episode. So screw you, FBI. Stay woke so we can stay strong. And God bless America.
Y'all have a good one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.